Hello friends, welcome to my Cozy Haven. I'm really glad you clicked my video today. I'm going to be chatting to you about some books written by American authors for Christmas 2025 that appeal to me. So I hope you're going to really enjoy this video, maybe give you some ideas for your own reading if that's what you want to do. I'm in my festive sweater, my festive hot chocolate. Yes, I love hot chocolate. So I've already done my UK one, so my UK authors. I'm now doing my US ones, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. I've had so much fun putting this together and doing research for it and etc. that there are, honestly guys, there are so many good books out there that it's like, what? There are so many that I could just think, yeah, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. And I've just really had to pull myself back for various reasons, because if I got all the Christmas books I wanted to read, one, I won't get them finished during this Christmas season. And two, where would I put them? I'm getting very short on shelf room. And it's like, oh. So yes, so I would love to read a lot more than the ones I am going to be reading. So shall we start with the first book? So the first book, which has got it's going to do this again to me, isn't it? Right, we'll do it that way. First book is Christmas in Focus by Lindsay Gibson. Again, I've got my synopsis here. So aspiring photographer Millie Rowan is this close to packing up her dreams until a once-in-a-lifetime job opens in a postcard perfect ski lodge in Alpine Ridge, Vermont. One step in the snowy mountain town with its twinkling lights, crackling fires and romantic holiday dinners, and she's instantly smitten. Then there's Luke Thayer, the charming town chairman who seems to embody the cosy magic of Alpine Ridge itself. Millie can picture already, exploring the slopes together, wandering the holiday markets, sharing peppermint treats, maybe even stealing a kiss under the mistletoe. But during the annual Christmas parade, Luke overhears something about Millie's big pitch, something that sends her holiday hopes tumbling like powdery snow off a roof. Suddenly her perfect winter wonderland isn't looking so picture perfect. Will Millie find the courage to make things right and maybe capture the greatest shot of her life? Does that not just sound absolutely delightful? And I mean, guys, that cover. Oh, it makes you want to go there. The town sounds so good, and I like the idea that she's, this is her trying to have her one, a shot at her dreams, and yeah, I would definitely want to be reading this one. My next one is Wishing for Christmas by Caroline Stowe. Be careful what you wish for. Hotel sales manager Clara Jenkins has an opportunity to take over as general manager of her hotel. But there's one problem. She's asked to shadow her boss for a year, and her boss happens to be her ex. Clara's not so sure about working in close quarters with him for that length of time. But her job opportunity isn't the only major hurdle this year. At dinner the next night, her new boyfriend, Air Force pilot Brent McNally, drops the bomb that he's been deployed in short notice for an entire year. While rummaging through her grandmother's box of Christmas decorations, she finds an old pocket watch style ornament, and holding it, she wishes she could skip the entire year. The next day, when she arrives at the airfield to see Brent off, to her utter confusion, it soon becomes apparent that she may have skipped a year, and she's waiting for him to return, not waving him off. Also, Brent, her brand new boyfriend, goes down on one knee and proposes. Now, this sounds... this really intrigues me. How's Caroline Stowe going to deal with this, that this lady has skipped a year? And does she really want to marry Brent? And how is she going to... He will, remember all the things that have happened the year. So this one really, really intrigues me. My next one is Snowflakes Over Stars Fall by Kate Hewitt. Now this one is available as Prime Reads in the UK, and I do have it. As the stars twinkle and the snow drifts over the town, someone's about to find the magic she didn't even know she'd been missing. Jenna has lived in Stars Fall for most of her life and has run the general store for over 10 years. Secretly, she might dream of love and romance, but she's happy as she is, really. That is until Stars Fall's news resident ex-New York millionaire investment banker Jack Wexler breezes into Jenna's store, seemingly furious they don't stock smoked salmon. Jenna is as amused as she is annoyed. Who is this ridiculous guy and doesn't realise he's not in Manhattan anymore? Jack, meanwhile, can't believe he lost it in public, but ever since being forced to leave his high-flying career to focus on his health, he's not been himself. What's more, the last person he expected to be attracted to is the shrew of a storekeeper he's just encountered, which he might have called Jenna in a moment of temper. Neither Jenna or Jack's ideal of romance includes these sorts of furious flying sparks. But when they're both roped into organising the town's Winter Wonderland parade, they're forced to work together. And as Christmas approaches, will the two opposites merely attract, or in magical Stars Fall, can they fall in love for keeps? So this one just sounds really fun. You know, I'm not a major, shall we say, enemies to lovers. It's not one of my favourite tropes. But this one just appealed to me, and I decided, yeah, I'm going to get it. As I say, I have it on Prime Reads, which is really good. My next one is Her Cowboy for the Holidays by McKenna Lee. This is a Harlequin special edition. Stop. I haven't bought this one yet, but I think I might because I really like. It appeals to me. Can a little holiday magic turn liars into lovers? Victoria Cameron isn't looking for love. She's too busy chasing adventure. Seeking an invite to a private art auction, Victoria doesn't hesitate to crash Cade Whitley's work event announcing her as his girlfriend. When the king of Dallas nightlife reluctantly goes along with her ruse, Victoria is intrigued. Besides, it's just a harmless fake date for one night. Cade has no time for distractions, especially a carefree spirit like Victoria. But now their date has morphed into a Christmas weekend together to impress his boss. But what starts as a charade becomes a weekend of undeniable chemistry, which suddenly, uncharacteristically, has this cowboy dreaming of settling down. But Victoria still craves freedom and change. As the holidays approach, can what started as a fake date move from a weekend to remember into true love? So yeah, so this one does sounds a fun read. I think it could be a really fun read for Christmas, and it's a beautiful cover. So yeah, so that's that one. Okay, my next book is one that I actually have bought, and it's called The Christmas Book Flood by Rosanna M. White. So let's see what it's about. In this charming World War II historical romance novella inspired by Iceland's Christmas book flood, an author falls in love with a man who doesn't know he is her editor. Iceland, December 1944. Tatiana Ellisdottir is looking forward to welcoming her niece Ila for Christmas. She's determined to give the little girl a joyful holiday and take her mind off troubles at home. Soon, however, the publishing house where Tatiana works is flooded with orders thanks to the first issue of a seasonal book catalogue. With the war causing so many shortages, Icelanders are eager to give their loved ones something that isn't rationed. Books are the perfect solution to their dilemma. Anders Johansson is an editor who shares Tatiana's love for stories. When he wishes to know her better, he's never dared pursue more than friendship. They are first and foremost colleagues, but when Tatiana's attempts to cheer Ella fail, Tatiana recruits him to help, a plea he can't refuse. He is, after all, not only an editor, but a beloved children's book author and devoted uncle to his adoring nieces and nephews. As the two creatively bring Icelandic Christmas traditions to life for Ella and frantically work to meet the demands of the publisher's holiday rush, Tatiana finds herself increasingly drawn to kind, thoughtful Anders. But if a love is to grow between them, she will need to reveal her closely held secret. She is the mysterious author of a popular new novel, and Anders is her editor for and Anders is her editor. So this is a bit like a lady basically doing Yoka Boka Flood for her niece. And I just think it sounds absolutely delightful. I'm so looking forward to reading this one. Yeah, I know I'm not, you'll probably be like, but Fiona, you don't normally read historicals, and you're right, I don't. But that one just so appealed to me that it had to go. I had to read it. I have to read it. It just appeals to me so much. The next one I have is The Gingerbread Bakery by Laurie Gilmore. As owner of her beloved gingerbread bakery, Annie Andrews should have a love life to match her business, sugary and sweet. But instead she's locked in a battle of wills with the irritatingly upbeat bar owner down the street. Max Sullivan is everything he wants, except the girl he dreams of. It's easier to argue with Annie than get her to talk to him. But with Jeannie and Logan's wedding coming up, they're about to spend a lot more time together. As the snowflakes fall and with romance in the air, will Annie see that the one she loves to hate might actually be her perfect match after all? So I've had this on my shelf for a number of months. I've been keeping it for Christmas because I just thought, look, it's got gold foiling. It's just very, very pretty. The next one is a new purchase for me. I thought, yes, I really want to have this one. And it is A South Hill Christmas Keepsake by Nancy Nagle. I like Nancy Nagle as an author, and I haven't bought one of her Christmas books for a while, so I thought, yes, so I'm definitely wanting this one. So welcome to South Hill, where a simple keepsake can change everything, and Christmas has a way of reminding what you didn't know was broken. Hannah Lee Parker never planned to spend Christmas back in South Hill, Virginia. But when a career setback sends her home, helping Aunt Winnie with the town's holiday festival is just the distraction she needs. Nate Collier, steady craftsman and nephew of the town's prickly mayor, is happy working behind the scenes, until Hannah returns with big city energy and a spark he never forgot. Then a long-lost locket is discovered beneath South Hill's legendary dogwood tree, tied to a century-old love story that never found its happy ending. As Hannah and Nate unravel the mystery, past and present intertwine like the garlands strung through town, and an unexpected romance begins to bloom. With cocoa served by the tub, carols drifting from the Colonial Theatre's centennial celebrations, and a community lost love board brimming with hope, South Hill proves that Christmas is about more than decorations. It's about the memories we treasure, the promises we keep, and the love stories waiting to be written. Does that not sound absolutely delightful? Oh, I just so looking forward to reading this one. Okay, my next one is Snow-Kissed by Rayanne Thane. This is the one that my friend's son in Canada got me, and then when he was coming over, brought it over with him. So this is number 3 in the sort of her series set in, oh goodness gracious me, Shelter Springs. So this is the 3rd Shelter Springs book. So let's see what it's about. "'Tis the season for a little white lie. Christmas has always been single mum Holly Goodwin Moore's favourite time of year. The twinkling lights in the tree, the cookies in the oven, and the snow on the ground. But she's just not feeling it this year. The wedding in her ex's family is almost here. Her daughter Lydia is bursting at the seams to be a flower girl, and Holly couldn't be dreading it more. She's told the little white lie about having a new boyfriend as her +1, hoping to save face. She needs a date for the wedding, and she needs it now. Ryan Caldwell wants to be free this holiday season, so even he isn't sure how he landed in Shelter Springs looking after his niece Audrey with his estranged father down the road. But when he meets Holly, she makes him want to belong for the very first time. So they make a deal. He'll be her date if she'll help him give Audrey a true Christmas to remember while her mum is away. What starts as a simple agreement soon becomes so much more. In this season of second chances and new beginnings, little Lydia will help Holly and Ryan see that risking your heart is the only way to live. So I am really looking forward to this one. I love Rayanne Thane's writing anyway. But I've really been enjoying her Shelter Spring series over the last 3 years, so I am really, really looking forward to getting into this one. And the last one, but definitely not the least one, is Merry Everything by Joanne DeMaio. I love Joanne's winter series. This is book number 8. They just are just so, so special. I love them. Merry Christmas, Eddie. Should we never meet again, Nora, merry everything. For Nora Chadwick and Eddie Alden, those parting words close out every holiday season. Seasons that run the gamut from comfort and joy to hurt and heartbreak. For their fond farewell prevails through it all. Set against the backdrop of a beautiful New England landmark, Merry Everything is inspired by an iconic Connecticut treasure. Nora and Eddie's endearing love story not only brings the special place back to life, but also brings back the way life could and should be, and used to be. So I am really looking forward to this. As I say, Joanne's writing is very descriptive, very atmospheric, and I am just so looking forward to this so much. So friends, that's some of the American authors that I am looking forward to reading their books, or I may not read all of them. The ones that I've got I'm really looking forward to reading, but those I wanted to bring you some books that appealed to me by American authors for this Christmas season or this festive season. I hope that I've maybe given you some ideas and that there are ones there that you want to read. Please come chat with me down in the comments. Are there any there that did appeal to you? Are there any that I've maybe missed that you think, oh yeah, you should really, really read? I would love, I will always have a list of books going. So even if I don't get to this Christmas season, I read Christmas books throughout the year. So it's always nice to have, shall we say, a running list of books that I can possibly get. But hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it for this video. So Merry Christmas, and until my next video, friends, stay safe. Happy reading. Bye.